Hey friends, so we're talking about Steven Universe. You want to hear my thoughts on Greg Universe as a parent? Y'all remember that show Moral Oral? And there was that kid Doey and he had teenage parents. They cared, but were honestly neglectful and maybe didn't really care as much as they thought they did. I know Greg cares, but he's high-key very neglectful, you know what I mean? He inadvertently made Steven an extension of himself. We learned in Steven Universe Future that Steven wanted structure, you know what I mean? But Greg was like, nah, you didn't need it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even take him to a doctor, and I understand why. But you think that he would talk to Connie's mom about it. She's a doctor, after all. Y'all remember that episode, Greg the Babysitter, whenever he damn near lost sour cream, and then he got stuck and he needed to be saved by Rose, too? I knew it was going to be some fuck shit then, you know? I also did a few videos about Fusion, and I brought up the fact that their relationship is tumultuous, him and Steven, and that's why their fusion isn't as perfect as Devani and Connie. Wait, Steven and Connie. I made a video about fusion and how basically if there are flaws in the relationship between the two people, then there will be flaws in the actual gem presentation itself, like having 4 arms or multiple eyes and stuff like that. Garnet is so perfect because she's almost perfect. Their big difference is that Sapphire often looks forward to the future while Ruby's down here in the present, right? And that's where a big part of their relationship, like a big issue with them is. And I'm not saying that flaws are a bad thing, of course. Every relationship has its ups and downs, and every person looks different. And we celebrate these things within our lives, you know what I mean? But back to what got us here in the first place, I kind of really don't like thinking about Greg as a father, if I'm being totally honest with you. I have issues with him, like, leaving Steven with the gyms, and, like, he doesn't live there. He doesn't live in the front lawn, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't live there, period, because he was too afraid of the gems, and he didn't want to, you know, confront Pearl because they had this, like, triangle going, you know what I mean? That makes me feel like he's, like, mad weak. And I don't know, I love Greg, love him to pieces. He had great hair. I adore him. But when I think of him in the light as a father, he, like, pisses me off a lot. Especially because Steven becomes a literal monster at the end of the series, and he had a big part to play, I feel, foundationally, and what led to him becoming that monster. But all right, I got tacos to eat. Hubs made birria tacos. Catch y'all later.